and from the middle of the plate on out, generally. So Tommy John goes to work against the right-hand batting Tony Armas, and there's a line shot to right. The first runner for the A's, a leadoff single by Tony Armas. Mickey Klutz will be the batter. Talking about most valuable player awards, at one time they were made.
I don't think so.
There sits it on his hand. 2-2. High fly ball, deep left field, and it's gone.
Just when we flashed that graphic, Tony Armas, who Bob Uecker said earlier in the game was just a touch away from beginning to connects.
You got a changeup upstairs, another off-speed pitch from Trout, and a big two-out base hit again. Johnson, the two-out double back in the third, and now Armas with a two-out shot off Trout. Here it is again. Watch this. An off-speed pitch upstairs. Fisk wants it down. It's up, and he got it all. Upper deck. Upper deck. First time Armas has hit for the circuit.
For average, but this guy's not having a good year. Only 1 home run this year and 6 runs batted in.
This is such an important series. Yankees 3.5 games behind. Line has a base hit to left field. Griffey's got a shot at him. Couldn't get the ball out of his glove, and he's just going to beat it. He had trouble getting the ball out of his glove. He made a perfect throw, but Rice beats it.
And the 5th here at Yankee Stadium, and the Red Sox lead 7-1 over the Yankees. And Tony Armas, the Red Sox, in the 5th inning, bottom third of the batting order. And that'll be a base hit right center. Extra bases for Tony Armas. Might be 3. He's going to try for 3. And he makes it into third base with a triple. He's now 3 for 3. Armas has the Red Sox 11th hit in this ball game. We're just in the 5th inning.
Of course, right now, Bill, as you know from being involved in these kind of games, when you're on the top end like the Red Sox, hitters go to the plate free and easy, and they're just swinging that bat a lot more relaxed than if this were a 1-1 ball game. Not that the Red Sox aren't good hitters, but obviously they're having fun right now. The Yankees aren't, but they are.
There's a replay again on the triple.
This game reminds me of when I was a kid, and Rocky Martin.
Those long ones. Goodbye.
Hasta la vista.
What? It's only one. Might as well hit it 500 feet as scrape the fence 325.
Right.
It counts the same. Paul was proud of those long ones.
Contribute as he has over the years with this ball club. Average is down. His power totals are down. This is line fair ball. Armas is trying for 2 as Collins has to come back to make the pickup, and Armas is on with a double. The second hit off Morris, and the tying run is at second base with 2 out.
Armas has had injuries, and he catches this pitch. Jack gets it right in the middle of the plate. Tony stays right on that ball with his head, and he pulled it down the left field line. And it gets down in that corner and catches. You never know how it's going to come off, but it hit the wall square and came back out. Davy Collins, not used to the left field wall, went to the corner. You don't do that. You come up the line. It will come off. It won't go around.
Says he's having trouble picking up the ball when it leaves the pitcher's hand. He said, I can't see the spin or the way it's going to break. And he said, if I get a good pitch to hit, a looper toward right field will drop in. Coming home is Jim Rice. Headed for third is Evans. He's being waved home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and they tie the game. Tony Armas loops one down the right field line, scoring Rice and Evans. And the Red Sox have come back to tie the game at 3-3.
Jack has a little tough luck here. He makes a real good pitch on Tony Armas. The ball's down. He hits a little flare off the, you can see just a weak swing. Put the wood on it, and it's a flare down a right field line that stays fair, goes down over the fence. Gibby's really going to have to get over there and hurry if he thinks he's going to throw out Evans, who can run. And He makes the throw. It's offline.
Armas is up there. He tripled home 2 runs the last at bat, and he'll single home 2 this time. That'll make it 7-5. Armas, who has been in a deep slump, has come alive this afternoon. A single, double, and triple, and 4 RBIs.
Tony Armas has a good situation here where he's got Jack in a hole. And you see him hit the ball right up the center, right up the middle. Scores 2 runs, keeps him on first base, so you still have the double play. And Red Sox are getting back in it.
They've cut the lead to 7-5, and Billy Muffet is coming out to the mound. There's action in the Tiger.
White swings right through it. Tony Armas, now the everyday center fielder. He's been bothered by injury. To deep left field. And gone.
Tony Armas tones for his error. Oh, dramatic style. Something he's very good at.
You hit one like that, the mystery goes out of it very quickly.
Well, what you do is you get everybody's attention. And you get Mark Langston's attention in a hurry. It's one of those hanging, breaking balls that you just, if you're pitching, turn around and follow.
All right, Tony Armas. He came up with some kind of a year last year.
Over the last 5 years, he's hit more home runs than anybody in the American League. Last year, 123 RBIs, led the American League.
Yeah. He led him in homers, also in strikeouts, 156 times. That's a lot of strikeouts.
He's looking, he even looks at the wall, even when he's not on the plate. Now he's checking down at third base.
1 ball, no strikes on Armas. Uh-oh. That's either gone or off. No, that's gone. That's way up in the screen. A knuckleball that didn't knuckle, and quickly the ball game is tied up at 2 apiece. I mean, he had an easy swing at that, Spencer. We could look at that again.
Pitch was up high. Armas stayed with it. And the Red Sox are on the board, and this ball game is tied at 2-2.
Yeah, we mentioned the tough batting order that any pitcher has to face against these Red Sox.
Here's the pitch. You'll see it's going to come in high. Actually, just about belt high, actually. And he got under it. Beautiful. Another look. Tony Armas. Just about belt high, and Armas gets under it, and it hits way up on the screen, about midway up on the screen for a 2-run home run to tie the ball game.
He's made 21 pitches already, Vin, and he had a full count to 2 of the first 3 hitters. Now that is really on thin ice.
He is struggling so much that right-hander Neil Allen begins to throw back of him in the Yankee bullpen. 1 ball and no strikes. And that's drilled to right and whacked in the corner, slicing as it goes in the seats. Home run, Armas. And just like that, Ron Guidry is on his back.
It's almost prophetic. I saw Guidry and I said to him, "How you feel?" And he said, "I'll tell you at 140.
Well, it's 135. Interestingly, too, to follow about his first inning woes as Armas walks in. Here's the time. He might not even be here at 140. 7 of Guidry's 14 home runs allowed have come in the first. For a run, a single by Downing, and a wrong field home run by Armas. By the way, for Tony Armas, it's refreshing for him to hit a home run against somebody other than Phil Niekro. He had 4 home runs, 3 of them against Phil. Now he hits one out against Guidry.
He didn't think that ball was going to stay fair. He stopped between home and first. You can see him in the dugout right now, happy. See that back foot go up. He kind of drives it. And 310 down the line. And she's just barely inside.
You know, the last time we saw Ron Guidry pitch 1-1. Hendrick's been struggling, and Tony Armas stretching back. He's top of the heap right now.
That left leg trying to shoot the ball the opposite way with Randolph shading towards second base. There's a big gap between him and
alongside him with the glasses and the beard, Tom Rich, agent for many big league players. Here's a line drive to left for a base hit for Armas, including Jack Clark.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people felt that Tom Rich trying to return.
I wonder what counsel Casey would offer concerning
Bill playing the first inning with a sacrifice in the fifth.
Ow. It's hit back through the middle. It might have gotten a piece of Tommy. In comes the first Angel run as Ray crosses the plate on the RBI hit by Armas.
You know, when TJ came back last year, that's one thing they were frightened of. With so many ground balls and sinker ball pitchers, by the nature of their performance with a lot of ground balls, have to be good fielders. If you get to Tommy John's age, almost 45, and the reflexes are gone, he reaches down and the ball's by him, and then he gets out of the way. They were afraid he wouldn't be able to field his position.
Against these Angels, a club that, as we mentioned, averaging 12 hits.
He had 7 Ks and 2 walks at home in Seattle in 5+ innings. Hendrick will lead at first base.
Fly ball into deep left field. Going back, Mickey Brantley, and this ball game is all tied up. Goodbye, baseball. Tony Armas with a 2-run home run. And the Angels tie it at 3 apiece. That is the 28th home run given up by Mark Langston this year. So George Hendrick will score on in front of Tony Armas. Armas his 7th home run of the season. RBIs number 32 and 33. And he has all 3 runs batted in tonight for the Angels.
Well, it's all my fault, too. Take another look at the home run by Armas. His 7th of the year. I spoke too soon. A high fastball in the inside part of the plate. Armas turns on it. Drives it into the cheap seat. Right down the line. I think I put the whammy.
Tony Armas, his 7th home run of the year.